All right. Hi, everyone. So, let's see. I'm actually gonna see if I can pop on over to the other one. Let's see. All right. Hi, everyone. So, let's see. I'm actually gonna pop over to the other one. All right. I don't know why it has some weird blue thing instead of my picture. It's just so frustrating. Bear with me, guys. How's everybody doing? All right, we have a lot of people here. Hello. All right, I don't know why it has some weird blue thing instead of my picture. It's just so frustrating. Bear with me, guys. How's everybody doing? Hi, everyone. All right, we have a lot of people here. Hello. I don't know why it has some weird blue thing instead of my picture. Bear with me, guys. How's everybody doing? So this is the first time I've ever done a live stream, and I'm just struggling because I can't figure out how to make it work, and I'm kind of frustrated. I don't know why it has some weird thing instead of my picture. So this is the first time I've ever done a live stream, and I'm just struggling because I can't figure out how to make it work, and I'm kind of frustrated. I don't know why it has some weird thing instead of my picture. So this is the first time I've ever done a live stream, and I'm just struggling because I can't figure out how to make it work, and I'm kind of frustrated. I don't know why it has some weird thing instead of my picture. All right, so I don't think I'm going to be able to. Sorry, I have to turn that down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it to show my picture. So what I'm going to do is just answer questions, and we're going to talk about the energies. I don't know how to restart the live because I tried to do it from just the webcam, and it wants to run through this software that I don't even know how to use yet. And it just has some blue picture on it. And I'm just like completely lost. I feel like, I don't know, somebody who doesn't understand what they're doing. So what I'm going to do, this will be an interesting live stream. I guess this will be my test for a first live stream. I'm going to have to make up for this and do this again tomorrow once I can figure out how to run this software. But so one of the main reasons I wanted to do this live in the first place is because we have a lot of energy coming in. We have a lot of energy coming in. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm not sure if there's a lag. I have the chat on my phone and on the thing. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. Oh, okay, yeah. He says, Marina says, okay, yes, we can hear you. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm reading the comments now. I know I missed all the early stuff because I was just so frustrated trying to get it to work. And I appreciate you all showing up and being here with me right now. I didn't even know if there was going to be anybody who showed up at all. And I was kind of nervous because I kind of felt like something was going to happen and I wasn't going to be able to do this in the way that I was hoping. So I'm really grateful for all of you. And I'm excited. I want to start trying to do this more often once I can figure out how to do it the right way. So Marina, what is your question? All right, well, I'll wait for her to get that in. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Robert. Hi, Nova Nova. And then I see the Barrows are here. Hi, Becky. Did I get everyone? Anybody else who's Joan? Hello, and Western Raven. I'm so glad to have you all here. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the last 2 weeks. It says, I was wondering if there's anything legal I will have to sign for in the future. Okay, so I will pull a card for that. While I'm talking about the energies, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my deck for Marina. There is definitely been a collective shift in energy, and this started with a lot of crazy, chaotic tower moments. Like, this is not just me, this has been multiple people that have come into my awareness lately, or that I've worked with. I haven't really been working with a lot of people. I kind of went into hiding a little bit and just really couldn't take clients, canceled all my sessions, kind of chose to sit in the quiet a little bit in the background and just not work with people because I needed to work through some of my own things. So during that time, I did notice, as I was kind of just observing people quietly, because I don't disconnect from people completely, especially if I have been working with you a lot over time, is that there's just been a lot going on. And I kind of feel bad that I wasn't there for people in the way that I wish I could have been. But so we had some energetic alignments that really activated a lot of new people, but also some people that have been kind of recently activated over the past year went through kind of like another huge activation, which created almost like a death and rebirth, like over again, like we had a year ago. And some people had a couple years ago. I know these things come in cycles. So it, for me, I got really, really, really sick. Hi, Bert and Aisha. I got a lot of like the flu symptoms, but for me, I knew it wasn't just the flu because there was just a lot of clearing going on connected to the same chakras that were sick. So I was dealing with a lot in the heart chakra, a lot in the throat chakra, and then a lot in my third eye. So I was dealing with a lot of confusion, feeling like I couldn't speak the things I needed to say. And then also feeling like I was kind of stuck in the past. I was dealing with patterns and situations and issues that I dealt with in the past that were repeating themselves, or being brought through a repeating cycle that was telling me it was time to look at them again and make sure that I wasn't going to continue down a road that maybe I had taken in the past, after maybe having these triggers or these experiences. So some of the other things that also happened was the physical purging. So I had a lot of coughing. I lost my voice for a couple days. I got very sick. Lots of migraines and headaches and just ringing in the ears. Lots of fatigue. We also had some really, really interesting solar weather that came in. So we had a blackout that happened, and this was like the longest blackout I've ever seen on the Schumann resonance ever. I'm talking like a day and a half. There was no information, and it was really interesting because you could still kind of find other graphs to try to get information, and it kept showing that there was nothing coming in, but I could feel it, and I was like, so there's definitely something happening. When that happens, what I kind of see it as, perceive it as, and feel it as are like the stronger rays coming in from the cosmic universe versus what's coming in from the sun. So when we have the solar winds that go into like KP3 and 4 is when most people, especially right now because we're in solar minimum, will feel them. So the difference between solar minimum and solar maximum, and how come we feel the solar winds now versus maybe, a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago when we weren't in solar minimum, is the magnetosphere, the protective shield that surrounds our planet. It is weakening, and there's been people who have said that there's even cracks in it. I can't verify this by 100%, but it has definitely weakened. And because of that, we are feeling the energy more. So the sun has coronal holes. It's got like a northern coronal hole, a southern coronal hole, and then it's got a couple on the equatorial lines, one a little bit more to the higher and then a little bit more to the south. So when each of those holes kind of magnetically aligns with Earth, we start getting hit with a solar wind stream. So the Earth will magnetically align with the stream, and sometimes people will feel this right away. And then others will feel it when the winds actually hit the Earth, which is usually, I want to say 24 to 36 hours after it magnetically aligns with Earth. So depending on how sensitive you are to energy, it kind of depends on when you will feel this. So sometimes you'll feel the impact as soon as you align, and then sometimes you'll feel it a couple days later. And I've actually observed this in my own household where I'll feel it, and then my husband will feel it like a couple days later. And if you're aware and you watch the solar energy, sometimes it'll look like there's no solar winds coming in. That's when we go down to KP0, when there's nothing coming in at all. And so the solar winds do play an important role because they kind of push away the stronger cosmic rays. So when we're in KP0, we're getting actually hit with even stronger rays than what you would be getting from the solar winds coming in from the sun. When this happens is actually when is the strongest, the energy is the strongest, and people end up in the hospital more often and start going through moments of not just mental psychosis, but like physical body purging. So people get very sick. So when you're seeing the KP going in 0 a lot, that means there's a lot of incoming solar rays. Or cosmic rays. If you're seeing the Schumann resonance blasting and there's no solar winds to kind of show, and there's no lightning going on around the planet to really explain, I guess they call those like phantom frequencies, what I would say was most likely is that's going to be incoming cosmic rays. All right. And this energy will have ringing in the ears, and I've noticed that even like it sounds kind of like a fax machine sometimes, the ringing, and it can cause like itching, kind of this like leaking feeling where you feel like you have water leaking out of your ears. And I also noticed that I get a lot of like sinus stuff. So I'll get like either like a leakiness in one side of my nose, or like just like sinus pressure, like pressure across the bridge of my nose and kind of like under my eyes. And then I'll get that pressure kind of in the middle of my forehead and the back of my neck. So let me know in the comments, you guys, what kind of symptoms you're having, or if you have questions about what you're feeling as far as the energies that have been coming in, because there really has been a lot. I know I was checking it earlier, and it kind of looked like it was in geomagnetic calm. And that's probably why the last couple of days people are feeling a little bit better. But usually that's kind of like the calm before the storm. So I don't know what's to come, but it's been kind of up and down. I know earlier today something did kind of come through for a short while. I want to say it was probably around 10 a.m. my time, Pacific time. I definitely felt some kind of an energy wave come through where I just like felt like I was like kind of floaty, like I had just sat in meditation for 20 minutes, but it just kind of like hit me all of a sudden, kind of that feeling. Oh, interesting. You know what? That happened to me too, Bridget. I got a pimple right in between my like right where my third eye is. I was like, is that like my third eye purging itself through a pimple? That's so strange that happened to you too. And you know what? The itchy skin, I've been having that too. And the one thing I noticed that was really strange, and I noticed this last year, was my skin started getting really kind of sparkly and reflective. And I was sitting in the sun the other day in my room, and I was looking at my skin and I was like, wow, it's looking like even more reflective than I remember it. So I think maybe the itchy skin could be just more of that, maybe the crystalline body structure coming in. Our skin is evolving to hold higher frequencies. So it's evolving to more of that like silicate, I think that's the right word. Crystalline sounds more like the right word. Crystalline structures in the skin. Oh, really? Everybody has a cough and cold at your house too, Bridget. Dude, my whole family's been sick. It's been so rough. My kids are finally sleeping through the night again. It's been like last few nights have been okay, but before that it was just really hard. Oh, water energy. Robert, I love the water energy. You know me, I am the water. All right. Let's see. I am going to kind of look back at that. Okay, so it's here. I'm going to kind of take a moment. Oh, hey, Energy and Light. How are you? Much love and blessings. I don't know if you heard the news, but I can't figure out how to work my live stream, and I have some awkward picture in front of where I'm supposed to be able to like see you guys and interact with you right now. So I'm going to try this again, maybe tomorrow night if I can figure out this software. um, I appreciate you all so much. Oh, hot and cold flashes. Heather, yes, me too. Like earlier today too, I kept turning the heater down. I was like, why is it so hot in here? I'm like, it's not hot in here. And then I was cold. I've been wearing a beanie all day, but I did kind of like go through that Britney Spears 2007 mental breakdown. And I was like, I don't want to be pretty anymore. I shaved my head, so it's kind of cold. Yeah, I think that's part of the purge, though. Part of the energy. I think one of my biggest shadows has always been my appearance, and it's something that I dealt with for a long time. I worked as a bartender in a casino, and so I always kind of felt like I was out in in the front and in the spotlight. And so um, my looks was something that was always like kind of a forefront of my energy. And so during this healing process, it's been kind of that shadow I've had to battle. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's had to deal with this. I pretty much stopped wearing makeup and like started trying to love myself without feeling like I had to change the way I looked. And so one of the things I do when I kind of go through these is I tend to kind of mess with my hair. And so I kind of shave my head. So I've been wearing a beanie a lot because it keeps my head warmer, but it's nice. I'm actually really glad I did it. My husband was like, you look pretty punk rock. I like it. He's a punk rocker. So it made me feel good to be able to change and go through that drastic of a change and feel bad about it at first and then feel encouraged about it and supported. You guys are so amazing. Thank you. I love you all. And I was kind of tuning into some of the collective energy before I pull cards for Marina because I want to warm up. And so one of the cards I was pulling, because this is something that I've been kind of seeing as the collective has kind of been. I've been reaching out to them, and they've been reaching out to me as I've been kind of crawling out of my hermit hole. Is conflict. So this is conflict in relationships. So I got the Two of Water. So conflict in relationships, conflict in the home, and conflict in groups. And this is stuff that's connected to the emotional body. This is stuff that's connected to your emotions, and maybe feeling taken advantage of. So a lot of forgiveness has to come in order for my Empress card to come into play. And so that's my lavish abundance card. My Empress card is all about fertility. It's really about nurturing yourself and others. So whatever this Two of Water is, this conflict that was kind of holding, maybe causing some kind of a friction, a shadow is being revealed, and that shadow was recognized. Okay. And that shadow was recognized by either you or the other person or both parties, and you were able to come to a positive resolution. There was forgiveness on both sides, and that relationship was able to blossom and grow closer. So this is either something that's happened very recently in the past, or is currently happening now, and we're moving into this very fertile energy. And this could even be like a new baby that comes in, because I got the Three of Water right after that with the Seven of Earth. So those are more fertility cards for me. So the Two of Water is saying that there's some kind of a relationship, and this could be in work or home. So the fertility could be a new job opportunity, through this positive evolution, or could be a raise at work through whatever. Maybe you were finally speaking your truth to your boss, like you've been feeling taken advantage of, and you've been needing a raise for a while, and he's just been kind of overlooking it, and finally you were able to, oh, did I create my own deck of cards? No, I would love to someday. I really want to make a light language deck. I saw one similar, but I want to do something a little bit different. Very much connected to some of the work that I do with astrology, and a combination of kind of both. So and it's really just a motivation and inspiration from other people who have made card decks similar, like the Starseed Origin decks, and then also excuse me, the decks for light language, maybe a combination of both. So maybe in the future. So this energy, I also have the Seven of Earth, which is just kind of that little pause in action. Just know that your seeds have been well planted. So any kind of temporary pause that you might be feeling, or you might be feeling in the future, is just unnecessary. It's unnecessary worry. Whatever it is that you manifested, whether this be a new job opportunity, a raise, something that's going to bring in some kind of abundance or fertility for you, or possibly a new baby, because the Three of Water with the Empress tells me that there could be a new baby coming in, or a new job, or some kind of a new being in your life that creates a lot of joy. Oh, you did energy and light. I have to see this. Oh my gosh. Do you do you have a way to share a link or anything like that in the chat for people? Pardon me. So for my last card, I just wanted to say how excited I was that this card came out, because it's 17 is like my favorite number, because it's my destiny card. So this is happy times. This is the time to make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And this is the time to really kind of stand in your knowing that you're moving in the right path. Oh, nice. You've been working on it for several months. So is it not available just yet? Sorry, I'm like rushing you, like, we want it now. All right. That would be really cool. And you know what? Maybe this energy is kind of like part of that. Maybe your new baby is that light language deck, and that's going to really bring in some good abundance for you, some good exposure, or maybe just a new opportunity to try something new, or to connect with some new people. Awesome. That's so cool. I'm so excited to hear that. I'm so bummed that you guys have to look at a blue screen. I promise next time I will fix this problem. Let's see if I can look back at Marina's question. The energy is so intense right now. I must be picking up a lot from all of you guys. My hands are like vibrating. All right, so I am going to kind of just take a minute, and actually I'm going to for my other deck for Marina, because my eye keeps going to this one, so I think it wants to talk. Oh, nice. So you're looking to have someone made, or have them made. Cool. Awesome. Well, let me know when it's available. Genevieve! Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay. Everybody, Genevieve is like one of my really, really super early subscribers. She was around when I only had I think 15 or 20 people. I don't think I had very many subscribers at all. She right when I was first doing light language videos. Oh my gosh. And she just I remember it was she had written a comment for me, and this was when I was first starting out and still super nervous about sharing my light language. And I don't know, it was just something that she said. It was so encouraging, and it's just kind of made me want to make another video. And then I made another video, and then I made another video, and here we are a year later still making videos. And I finally just did a live stream. It didn't turn out, wonderful, but hey, I'm still here. We're chatting a little bit. Yeah, the other link was working for some reason when I tried to click onto the live stream. it had the blue thing that's on there now, and so I was like trying to get it to close out, and so I ended the stream. And then so I started a new stream and it brought up the blue thing again, and I was just like, what the heck is going on? So I have to figure that out tomorrow. I'm gonna have to like just do a private stream and play around with it until I can get it to work right. Because I had done it earlier today and it worked fine until I downloaded the software because it said I needed a software encoder, and I've never done this before, so I feel like such a like, I don't know, newbie, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. All right, so I'm just going to take a minute and ground so I can tune in for Marina. All right. So, got the 8 of Keys. Building something. Something having to do with home. Okay. So if you're feeling like you need to sign something or sign a contract, this could be connected to home. There's something that's being created here and you're manifesting this. It's very interesting. Let's see. So I'm not seeing anything specifically that's showing me writing or signing anything. But what I am seeing here is the 8 of Keys with the King of Keys, the 3 of Forces, which is the bird's nest, which is like my home, family, like structure. And then that with the King of Keys, which is like, if I could show you the card, I'm just going to describe it to you. It has a castle in the background and then the king on his horse. And he's just looking off into the distance with pride for everything that he's built. And so I'm getting that there's something being built, and this is connected to home. This is connected to family because the bird's nest is showing me a mother bird with 3 little baby birds in a nest. And there's this big bright light behind it, like shining on it. So and then the master artisan is the 8 of Keys. And that's you creating something through your manifestations, through your building, through your visualizations. And then the 7 of Roses is showing me that the seeds have been planted and that yes, maybe a new home. So if this is maybe something you've been manifesting, like a new home, or maybe this is a home that you wanted to, create a family in, which could be why I have the 3 of Forces with the bird's nest. This is definitely connected to your journey, your life path with the 7 of Roses, which is my journey card. And 7 is also my don't give up card. So that usually means for me, when I get 7s, that whatever it is you're manifesting, those seeds have been planted. So if you're feeling like it's not coming in, or you're like nervous about whether or not it's going to come in, you really just need to relax and know that it's coming in, and know that you have, with the 8 of Keys, been properly manifesting that energy. You are building something beautiful. The master artisan means you are building something. And I just got, whoa, big burst of energy, and like chills just ran through my body. Nice. All right. I wonder if you felt that through the frequencies. It just like ran through me. And I am going to pull a card from my angel oracle and see if the angels have any messages for you and any guidance. But yeah, if you're signing anything, it could be, a rental agreement or a lease, or, a loan for a new house. I don't know. It really depends on what it is that you're doing. If you're feeling like there's a lot going on at once right now, Archangel Michael. So I got Archangel Michael dropped in from my oracle deck, and he's just saying that there's been a job well done. So whatever this is that you're manifesting, good job. You are moving in the right direction. You're moving towards whatever that joy and contentment is that you were wanting. It's coming in. If right now you have too much going on at once, and there's maybe a decision that needs to come into play, if you're feeling like you need to make a decision, kind of look at it from a more playful perspective. Try to see how this can benefit you from both sides. Try to find an optimistic, yeah, good, nice. That's good to know. Try to find multiple ways to look at it that have optimistic outcomes, and then try to find the one that works best for you. There's definitely something that maybe was feeling like maybe some chaos energy, like too much going on. And this could be part of that manifestation that you were kind of trying to bring in and that connected to your home and your family. And just know that Archangel Michael is watching out for you, your home, your family. And he's just wanting to let you know that, good job. You're doing great. You are on the right path, the path toward enlightenment, the path towards your joy, towards your happiness, towards what it is that you want. So whatever it is that you may be worrying about, any kind of worries that you're having is just kind of keeping that from coming in. So just let those go and just know that he's got your back. All right? All right. Okay, so does anybody else want some cards? Anybody at all? I mean, feel free to just like hit me up in the comments. Oh, you were manifesting new love. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Becky. I was kind of wondering if I should do it with or without the beanie, but I was like, I've been wearing it all day. It keeps my head warm. Oh, nice. Okay, so new love, maybe a new home, new environment, new everything. New is good. I love new. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Awesome. Thank you, Marina. Thank you for your questions and thank you for sticking around. I have kind of scattered energy, so it takes me a minute. I have to like intentionally ground myself to focus. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right. Well, I hope things like are magical for you. I know things are going to be really magical for everybody. So much. Oh, thank you so much. There's so much magic that's just like at our fingertips right now. We just have to reach out and grab it. It's like, hey, I want you to want me. All right. Genevieve, are you still there? Miigwech, my favorite people. That's funny. I just got the journey card again. You must all be on a journey right now with the wind, just kind of floating along on your journeys. So, oh wow. So I've got a falcon here too. That's interesting because Archangel Michael was in the last drawing. And all right, in regards to work. Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. All right, so I'm just gonna finish this message real quick. So what I was getting was that it's interesting because Archangel Michael, he kind of like I get a lot of hawk energy from him. So I have a hawk in this card, and then I also have an owl in this card. One of my guides is an owl. So I have the journey and the wind. And so a lot of you guys are really embarking on this new journey, and this journey could be connected to your spiritual selves, your enlightenment, your path, your mission. And maybe some of you are feeling almost like you're floating in the wind. Hi, Genevieve. I wanted to pull a card for you. This is not necessarily a bad thing. The wind can take you beautiful places. Oh, is it cold? I saw that you guys were getting a cold front over there. Oh my gosh. I was just like, oh, they're probably freezing. Oh, bye, Bridget. I love you so much. Thank you for coming by. Hey, Nova. So the wind can take us beautiful places because when we surrender to our divine path, our divine nature, and our divine selves, we can be kind of guided to beautiful, beautiful places. So we don't always need to resist the wind when it comes around. Let it take you where it needs to go. Oh yeah, definitely. Go ahead, Marina. I'm just gonna clear the deck for Becky. Always wondered if you're supposed to be doing something. Let's see if Shamuel comes in. All right. Well, we will see what comes through for those in just a moment. All right. So that's so interesting, Becky, that you were thinking about your work. And of course, I got the Dreamer with Archangel Metatron. And he's kind of saying that there might be some unexpected opportunities coming in for you. Now's the time to really follow your dreams. So if this means leaving your job for something, and I just got chills, for something that is more in alignment with what you feel in your heart, is right for you, this might even be a leap of faith. But this is something that you're going to feel in your heart is right. And this could come in very unexpectedly. And this could already be something that you know about, or this could come in the very near future. I got the Knight of Fire with that, so that just shows that this new beginning is going to be very sudden. It's going to need a lot of like thinking through, because you might start feeling very restless because you're going to have that fire energy kind of trying to drive you forward. But you need to also make sure that you're taking that fire energy and not letting it like explode you into territory that you're not ready for yet. Just know that that passion and that fire is going to bring you into the right place. Just don't let it push you too far so that it makes you take, one step forward, two steps back. We don't want to do that. Definitely think things through, especially when it comes to work. Changing work is so scary. Believe me, I know. I'm like one of those people that will stay in a job forever, even if I hate it, because I'm afraid to like go try something new. And then you try something new and you're just like, what took me so long? So I totally get it. But when that opportunity comes in, Becky, you will know it. You will feel it in your heart. And I'm getting that you're going to feel like you have to take the leap of faith. So that's how you'll know. It'll be like, ugh. And so just make sure you meditate on it, maybe even dream on it, talk to your guides. If you do any kind of, tarot or pendulum work, use that to maybe back up some of what you're getting intuitively. Sometimes I do that because I like to have the confirmation from stuff that I'm getting already intuitively. So one more card. With the Eight of Fire, that's just saying that there are events moving at a very fast pace. So whatever it is that you're manifesting connected to your work, the delays are going to be over very soon. And this is going to happen all at once. Eight of Fire is really about rapid manifestation. And that's very much in alignment with that Knight of Fire energy. So when that rapid manifestation comes in, especially after this big leap of faith, don't let it overwhelm you. Make sure you're taking time for meditation so that you can think everything through very carefully, so that you're not making rash decisions and jumping into things that you're not ready for just yet. Okay? I hope that helped. Let's see. We got Chamuel. Okay, so Chamuel, what's interesting is actually it was either earlier today or yesterday I was pulling cards and I got Raguel and Gabriel just came out. Raguel and Chamuel, and it was interesting because I was like, okay, so I feel like Raguel, like I kind of have associated with the number 6 and rhythm, and I remember seeing some video, I think it was Aurora had posted something about like him and rhythm. So it was interesting because I saw Chamuel was part of the Ray of Love, and I was like, love and rhythm, those are good frequencies to have together. That's like kind of where dance comes from. So I don't know. That was kind of random. That was just what I was thinking of when I saw that. Oh, my mind is so weird sometimes. Sorry, guys. All right, so we got Marina. I will get to your next question in just a second. I'm kind of going through the chat. Robert, okay, says, any messages from my inner rest? They feel like they're becoming active and want to. Okay, so let me actually tune into this one real quick. I'm just going to kind of tune into your energy And I am kind of like scanning you clairvoyantly to kind of look at what energies are coming off from your aura. So I'm seeing a lot of orange right off the bat. So that's a lot of like emotional sacral body energy. Are you feeling kind of emotional lately, Robert? Oh, you are so welcome, Becky. Yeah, if your environment at work is hostile, then maybe it's time to start looking for something new. And maybe that new opportunity is really coming in for you. You just have to be open to receive it. Maybe your fear of that change could be blocking that opportunity. So don't be afraid of change. Just know that even if it takes a leap of faith, oh, cool, Genevieve. So that was totally channeled. That's awesome. I was like, why did that come through? You know what? It's so funny. The weirdest things will pop into my head that don't make any sense, but they'll make sense to somebody else, and that's when I know it's channeled. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I was getting a lot of orange energy. So, um, Robert, do you like singing or drawing? What kind of creative stuff do you like to do? Oh, I'm waving at you too. Oh, nice. I got the Hermit. So this is actually kind of perfect for you, Robert, with the Hermit. This is because you're really going through some self-discovery right now. And so I got the 9 with the Hermit card. So that's mastery. So through this self-discovery, through this time in quiet meditation that you've been spending, maybe hermiting from other people, you've really been discovering yourself to the point where you're discovering your own mastery, your own self as a higher ascended master self. Because everybody is an ascended master on some level, in some form, in some dimension. It really is an embodiment. Do you want to be that embodiment of you, the higher self? So the Hermit is, you're discovering that part of you. Beautiful. So yes, drawing and listening to music is really going to help with that sacral chakra opening up and kind of helping release that emotion. Listen to music that makes you cry. That's going to help a lot too with clearing that sacral chakra. I also got the Queen of Water with that, so that is just that's so your energy too. You just have that empathic, like tender-hearted, loving energy. This is showing that the relationships that you've been building are going to develop to another level. And now is the time to really trust your intuition because it's going to be giving you a lot of messages. Really tune into that sacral chakra that it's going to be bringing you a lot of emotional, like clairsentient messages through your emotions, through your emotional body. So when you're tuning into other people, you're almost going to be feeling what they feel and getting messages through that. Do you kind of feel like you sponge people's energy a lot? Hey, Tabu Taku! I totally said that weird, but you know what I'm talking about. Hey, Kat. Oh, that's good, Robert. That's good. Crying with music is important. It's very important because it releases emotions that are stuck inside our body that we wouldn't want to release otherwise. Music really is great at drawing that out. It resonates the energy inside your body that's kind of knotted up and moves it out so it can be released. That's why people cry. All right, Robert. So your last card is the 10 of air, and that's saying that this is the end of a difficult situation. So now is the time to really embrace change. Oh, are you leaving? Okay. Bye, Genevieve. I love you. I'm so glad that you came by. I know it must have been to give you that message from Chamuel. Like, I'm just so happy. And I hope you stop by again. I'm going to try to do this more often, and then hopefully next time you guys can see my face. Yeah. Okay. And then also, Robert, I got that you could be recovering from some kind of an ailment or an addiction or something that was maybe holding you or making you feel blocked or making you feel stuck in some way. Okay, so this is going to be released through this completion, and this is also connected to your mastery. So through understanding and knowing your mastery is helping complete a cycle, and it's really helping you learn to tap into your abilities from a higher level, from a higher perception, and really it's going to be a lot of that intuitive clairsentient abilities. Oh, energy and light. No, actually, I think it's because I've kind of always been a channeler my whole life, and I just realized that I was doing it already. Um, uh, I was in a band, a family band, and then I was also a bartender, and so I always had this thing where I could like flip a switch and like almost become like a different version of myself at the drop of a hat. And I used to always call it channeling jokingly until I really discovered what channeling was and realized that I was actually channeling different versions of myself when I would do that, more empowered versions of myself, because really I'm kind of an introvert. I really don't like to talk to people or look at people or interact with people. So in order to be able to do that on stage or behind the bar, I would have to become a different version of myself. So I would channel basically the entire time I would be at work. And so I just became a natural channel. And so when I started doing light language, it just flowed through me in the same way that I would do if I was on stage or working behind the bar. It was just like, it's like, um, oh, good, good. I'm hoping that that depression really does lessen a lot. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, energy and light. I do that. I jump around and then I forget what I'm saying. You'll have to forgive me. I'm going to kind of go back a little bit so I can read through. Hold on. Okay. So we've got Aisha. Aisha, did you want me to pull a card for you, or did you just, we were just saying you were on a journey? I don't want to leave you out. So Marina, it looks like you're feeling blocked by something, and it's connected to your family, your home. No, it's definitely that you're not trying hard enough, Marina. It's definitely that you're not trying hard enough. It's your vibrations aren't resonating at the same frequency as them, so your perceptions are seeing things from a different level. You're seeing as yourself growing and doing these things, and they're kind of seeing as like you need to be doing. So college or working, no. So we've kind of been programmed by society to think that we have to work, we have to go to college, we have to do all these things. Yeah, you have to work. That's kind of part of life, but you don't have to work the 9 to 5 job life that everybody says you have to do in order to have a life. That's just really a program that has been created in order to keep people in the matrix system, in the rat race system. Because if everybody started thinking for themselves and kind of moving outside of that perspective, they wouldn't have all these employees that they could underpay and treat badly to work for them, because everybody would be working for themselves. And eventually, it's going to be, once humans can evolve to the point where they don't need to be working for other people, they're going to be working with each other. They aren't going to be working for, they're going to be working with, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what we're kind of trying to evolve into as humans, humanity, to a higher level of being. But let me pull a card for you. And you know what? I'm going to pull this from my chakra deck to see if maybe there's anything that could be blocking you. Chakra wise, okay, so I got the root chakra right off the bat. So this is fear of discovering yourself, fear of what that might do to your current situation. Because through self discovery comes change in perspective, comes change in everything. I mean, soon as you like wake up, you can't really like look at things the same. So don't be afraid. I'm sorry, you guys. I keep coughing. I'm still trying to like kick some of that out of my lungs. I thought I was better, but it still keeps trying to hang around. Oh, okay. And so I got solar plexus. So this is connected to your self-confidence. So you need to have more confidence in yourself, in your intuition, and in kind of those nudges that tell you like this is the right way to go. If you feel it in your gut, like this is right, you need to listen to that. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm also being told that now is the time to really tap into that inner that inner sun energy. My card has sunflowers on it, so I'm thinking sunflowers, and dancing, like dancing in the sunlight, just soaking up the sun energy, and really kind of tapping into that joy energy during the self-discovery to kind of keep you from going into kind of that state of fear, or even that state of lack that we can get into when we start realizing that we're powerful manifestors and that we've been manifesting all our own lack. Then we start being afraid that we're going to manifest lack, and then we manifest even more lack for our fear. So don't be afraid, be confident in yourself, be confident in your intuition, and just know that when your gut tells you that's the right way to go, listen to your gut before you listen to an external source. And this could be your parents, somebody you work with, a significant other, anybody. Listen to your gut first, listen to your inner guidance first. Okay? All right. So Aisha is next. And I'm just going to take a moment and ground myself because I'm starting to feel a little ungrounded. All right, so Aisha, I got the Judgment card. So there could be something happening in the very near future, or this could be happening right now, connected to some form of judgment. So this could be you judging yourself or somebody judging you. I'm going to kind of see if I can get some clarification on that. Okay, so I got the Fool card. So I'm almost feeling like you're feeling judged by other people. And this could be connected to some kind of a new beginning. Like maybe you started something new. Oh, you're so welcome, Marina. Maybe you started something new and you're feeling like maybe other people are judging you because of it. I got the 5 of coins with that, which just shows me that you're kind of like diving into the past or looking into the past, maybe with some sadness. And there's definitely some kind of a change that has happened. And this could be connected to finances, home or finances with the coins. So the 5 of coins for me means shift, means change. There's something changing. There's something that's rearranging itself, and this is connected to some kind of a new beginning. And maybe you were feeling judged by others, or maybe you were judging yourself about how this all came about. Okay, so really make sure that you're not kind of looking in the past in a sad way. Understand that this new beginning is going to bring in something for you, and I'm going to kind of clarify what that is. Ooh, 10 of Cups. I couldn't have gotten a more perfect card. So I was already feeling that, like before I even pulled that card. There's definitely like some kind of a balancing coming in. And this is definitely connected to the home, the family, the masculine and the feminine. This is the 10 of Cups is about completion. This is about fulfillment of the heart, of the family, of the emotions. And this is after some kind of a change, some kind of a new beginning, where you may have had a little bit of a rough start. You may have felt either bad on yourself, or maybe that people were looking down on you for that. But just don't worry. Whatever this shift is that you're going through, it's bringing in something really amazing for you. And this is going to help balance out the masculine and the feminine energies in your home and family and in yourself. I got Strength with 8, so that's manifestation, and that's also inner strength. So that's showing that, there's chaos, maybe even external energy that's aggressive towards you, and you're just kind of holding it back with all this calm and this strength and this poise. That is what this Strength card is to me about. And then 8 is also manifestation. So through this new beginning, through this new start, you're manifesting that balance that you really wanted to bring in, and you're bringing this in through your own inner strength. Okay. All right, and I am going to see, I'm just kind of taking a moment to kind of look back. Yeah, Robert, definitely. If you're empathic, you're going to sponge energy, good and bad. So you need to make sure that you're clearing, especially when you come home, even if it just is just a, you tell yourself you release energy. You release all the energy that is not mine. Say it 3 times, ground it into Gaia. Use sage or carry tourmaline with you to kind of help block some of that negative energy. I will be opening up my store again soon with a bunch of protection jewelry. I closed it down because I was sick and I wasn't making anything, and I gave away everything that was in my store for Christmas presents. So it's on vacation mode right now, but I will have all that stuff available for all of you guys again soon, hopefully in a month or so. I will start putting stuff in the store again. Oh yeah, you're introverted too, Kat. Nice. I would never guess because you're so like, I don't know, you don't look introverted in your videos at all. You have so much like vibrant energy that just like explodes all over the screen. You glow so much too. I don't know if you've noticed that, how much you glow in your videos. Like the light play is so much fun to watch. I love it. Aisha, yes, definitely carry on with your light language activation. And I am going to do a meditation soon. I've had very, very many requests to do a meditation for light language activation. So I will do that for you and for anyone else who has requested that. You have some inner child healing going on. Very good, very good. That's a big one right now. Everybody really needs to focus on healing that inner child. So if childhood trauma or problems are coming up, now is the time to heal them, really not to shove them back down. Because if you just shove them back down, they're just going to come back to be looked at again during the next cycle. And you just want to get it out of the way now, right? Don't we all want to get it out of the way now? Yeah, I know I do. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so let's see. I haven't pulled any cards. Oh, you're in the introvert club too? Yeah, I feel like I'm not the only one anymore. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for Taboo Taco. I know you didn't ask for one, but I just want to pull you one because you're the only one I haven't pulled one for yet. All right. Hey, we've been doing this for almost an hour now. This is exciting. This turned out so much better. I mean, even though you can't see my face, it still turned out great. I'm having so much fun, you guys. All right. Okay. Nice. As I was talking about rhythm earlier, I get the 6 with the blade, and of course we have Taboo Taku, who has just like the most incredible rhythm. You guys, if you hey Bravery, what's up? If you guys don't follow her yet, follow her channel Taboo Taco. She does the most beautiful light language, and she has been such an inspiration to me. Let me tell you, like she's been doing these really cool like split screen like cool things. I'm starting to try to come out of my shell and be a little bit more creative with my videos. And she has been such an inspiration for me. And I just want to say thank you. So that's interesting that I got 6 with you because you are just like my rhythm girl. And so I got 6 with the blade, the crow, and the child. So I'm getting that maybe there's some cords that are being cut connected to either childhood friends or family that maybe inflicted childhood trauma on you and you were carrying cords or attachments, and now you're coming to an awareness of those attachments or that they were draining energy from you. There's some kind of an energy drain going on that was connected to some kind of a trauma with the crow, some kind of a shadow, some kind of a pattern that was being repeated that was connected to some kind of a cord. And this is something that was attached during the inner child. The inner child, and so that could be some of that inner child healing that a lot of people are doing right now. A lot of people are really going through that. Ancient ones, that energy to really kind of tap into their mastery. So healing your inner child, and I just got chills. Oh my gosh! And I'm so happy these cards came out for you right now. Okay, so Kat, through healing your inner child and really kind of having an awareness of those negative patterns and shadows as they come up, and reprogramming that darker subconscious. I don't even want to call it a negative subconscious, because it's such a powerful learning tool when you really have an awareness of it when it comes into play. You're really going to start tapping into your ancient soul, your ancient self, that higher, that energy, that nice, yes, that energy of the ancient ones, the gatekeepers. And I got the heart of the sky, which is just that card to me is like the divine channel of like the cosmic creative energy. Like, you are a powerful creator. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely gonna pull one for Bert too. Thank you, Aisha. I will. And that's so funny. Okay, so Kat, on my Instagram the other day, I posted a picture, and it was the heart of the sky and the spiral, and those two cards just came out for you again. So I feel like that message is like doubled for you. You are a divine channel for creation, for creative energy. You are source that forgot. Don't forget your power. Know your power. Stand in that power, because the ancient ones are really backing you up right now, and they're helping you heal the inner child, any kind of blocks or shadows or negative patterns that are coming into play right now. And they're really cutting any cords of attachment that might have been draining your energy, or making you feel stuck, or like making you feel like you weren't moving in the direction that you wanted to move. All right. So, Bert, I'm going to pull some cards for Bert. Let's see. I'm going to pull them from this deck. Oh. Bravery, how's the weather up there? You guys, it looked like it was raining earlier. I started watching your video. I didn't get a chance to finish it. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Nice. I love confirmations. Okay, so Bert, your first card is the Ace of Fire. Oh, I love you too. So an exciting new opportunity is coming in for you. This is the chance to advance in any kind of career or work that you're looking into, the opportunity to change your life. I got the Page of Earth, so that is a new beginning. And this is connected to your home, your family, lots of rain and wind. You know, it was really, really windy here earlier. I was meditating and I was just listening to it, and I was just like, oh my God, I love the sound of the wind. It's like my favorite thing. The windier it is, the better, because I just love the sound of strong wind. I don't know what it is about it. Like, makes my stomach like kind of whir a little bit. I don't know. It gets me all excited. I love the wind. It's my favorite. I'm like one of those people that will stand out and outside when the wind is blowing so hard it'll lift you off your feet and just let it like hit my body. Something about it is so magical. Maybe it's because I'm a Libra, my air sign, even though my chart is mostly water. And so also, Bert, with the Page of Earth, that just means that there could be a new area of study that's coming in, and this could be connected to this new opportunity, this career advancement, and this opportunity for you to change your life. So if something kind of new, or maybe this is a new area of study that you've started recently, this is something that is going to bring in a lot of success and foundation for your home and for your finances. This is a time to kind of be patient for this opportunity. If it's not coming in already, just know that it's coming in. There might be some kind of patience involved. So if it is coming in, maybe there's some patience involved in the endeavor itself, maybe building it up as it comes in, as the opportunity presents itself. So I got the Eight of Earth, which is just like the perfect card for you right now. To go along with this. So that just is showing that whatever this new area of study is, that skilled work is going to be rewarded. Eight of Earth is about manifesting whatever it is that you're working on right now. So this is going back to school or learning about a topic, and whatever it is that you're learning or you're in this area of study is helping manifest and bring in this abundant, stable, exciting new opportunity. This is a chance to like move forward in a career, or even just start a career or start a new career, something different. Let's see if anything else comes through. Oh, all right. So there's definitely a sudden event that takes place with the Knight of Fire and the Ace of Water. Make sure that you're taking time to think things through with whatever this is, because the Knight of Fire is really just an ambitious energy. It's very restless. So it will move you forward with that new beginning, that new opportunity. Just make sure, and that's that patience that was coming through earlier, that you're taking the time to be patient and think things through very carefully, because whatever this is going to bring in some enhanced intuition, spiritual growth. This could also be enhancing your relationship with your home, your family, your work. That's the Ace of Water. So this is about that new beginning. So you Ace of Fire, Ace of Water. You've got the Page of Earth, the Knight of Fire, and the Eight of Earth. That is just lots of new beginning there, lots of manifestation, and lots of really bringing in some amazing stuff for you. Yes, Jessica, definitely. Hi, how are you? Blessings. All right. I hope that was resonant for you, Bert. All right. Sorry for all the sniffling, y'all. I feel like the more I start to channel, the more I start to sniffle too. I don't know if anybody else who channels gets that, if they get kind of sniffly and stuffy when they start to channel, if that's normal. Beautiful. What's your question, Jessica? Or do you just want me to pull some cards for you and tell you what comes through? Oh, yeah, definitely. For love. Okay. You're with a Libra named Ivan, and you're a Pisces. Ooh, so you guys are probably both very psychic. Oh my gosh. I know a lot of Libras I know are pretty psychic. Same with the Pisces. I mean, those are two very, very psychic energies. But then again, you know, I guess we could say that for other star signs as well. All right, Jessica, let me just take a moment and tune in for a second. Different deck. All right. Starting to get warm in here, so the energy is definitely picking up for you, Jessica. Hello, Tamaya. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. How are you tonight? Alchemy, yes. Bert, that is the way to go. Change the world with alchemy. I know you guys helped me a lot. Like, I was feeling so sick. I even told your wife, I was like, you did that radionics for me. And I had woken up in the middle of the night with a migraine that night. And usually if that happens, I have a migraine for the whole next day. And I woke up the next morning, and because I got up and just got an ice pack and put it on my head and went back to sleep. And it was like, it was gone. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. All right, so let's see. Jessica, the first card I got for you is the Buddha prepares with diversity, the 5 of scrolls. So there's definitely some kind of an enlightenment going on, some kind of a spiritual awakening. This is some kind of a mastery that's being recognized through your abilities, through your recognizing of your abilities. So maybe you discovered, yes, Tamaya, definitely. Give me just a minute and I will pull a card for you. I got a couple people before you. Hi, Butterfly. I will get to you as well in just a moment. And so this is going to bring in some kind of a change. And diversity for me is meaning maybe a change not only in yourself, but maybe in the type of people you start hanging out with. So you might start looking at hanging out with people who are in maybe a more spiritual path or in an enlightened path, if that's what you're going through. There's some kind of a preparation happening connected to your spirituality with the 13 and the Buddha prepares. And I'm just feeling like there's a change maybe in friends or environment because of this. And this is a good change because this is bringing in higher vibration for you and helping put you into a higher alignment for a higher potential timeline. And I got the garden with that, with the 5 of roses. So that change, that shift that's coming in. Oh, and the 5 of keys. Oh, that's a lot of 5s. I just got 5, 5, 5 with 13. So I don't know if you're into synchronicities, but that is a synchronicity right there. So there is some kind of a big change coming in. And this is connected to your enlightenment. This is connected to your spirituality. This is connected to your mastery. And this change is it's bringing in abundance for you. It's bringing in new friends. It's bringing in a new community with the garden, maybe even a new home. You're co-creating, you're manifesting, and you're bringing in a new reality for yourself through your knowing, through your enlightenment, and through your mastery. Okay. And also, so this new love, if you're wishing to build some kind of a home with this person, that could be those wishes fulfilled coming in. So with the garden, I see a little boy and a little girl playing in the garden. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to pull card for energy and light. Just give me a minute to tune in. Okay, so I got the seer card right off the bat. So you could be getting some activations in your clairvoyance and your third eye. You could be having visions if you don't already in the very near future, or tuning into spirit activity, tapping into that clairvoyance abilities. Maybe even just, this could start out as just maybe seeing colors if you aren't already, or seeing energy. I don't hang out with a lot of people either, Jessica. Really connecting with people has been one of those things I've had to battle. Good night, Aisha and Bert. Thank you for coming by. Thank you so much. Ooh, the Heart of the Sky came out again. That card really wants to come out for my light language speakers. So energy and light also does light language and Reiki for anybody. If is seeking any kind of energy healing, please check out her channel, subscribe. because she does amazing. I watched a few of her videos, and you can really feel the energy coming through. She does amazing stuff, and she does like this ASMR stuff that I think is just so cool. I'm just like, how does she do that? You guys are so creative. You and Kat, like I have a lot to learn from you guys. So I got the heart of the sky with the seer with you energy and light. So this is really connected to your channeling abilities, your ability to channel messages from the spirit, from the divine. And this is a reminder that you are powerful. You are powerfully connected to that cosmic creative mother energy. So when I see this card, I think of the cosmic mother. And so like that primordial water energy coming through you, through your channelings, like you cleanse people through your energy work, and that's part of that mother energy, that creation energy. So as you're doing light language, you're writing new templates in people's blueprints. You're clearing out old negative energy that doesn't need to be there anymore, and writing new templates through your divine ability to channel channel straight from source, energy straight from source. Oh, you haven't started getting the clairvoyance yet, but you've been expecting it. Okay, well then that's definitely coming in for sure for you, with the seer card and the heart of sky. So if you're maybe getting some headaches or pressure in your head, I also did recently on my Faery channel release an hour-long meditation music that is got an alchemy. I did an hour-long alchemy healing session that is encoded into that. So I used the frequency of time. I think the first like 10 minutes of it, I was using the frequency of time. Oh, nice. Yeah, Pisces. I told you Pisces people are psychic. And then so that's to help with any kind of blocks that are stuck in time in the third eye. And then I moved to the frequency of universal consciousness to kind of help clear and open up, and so you can have clarity within the mind. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, okay. You get headaches a lot too. Have you been getting a lot of pressure, like kind of in the middle of your forehead, Jessica? Because yeah, that third eye, like the other day I was doing, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was meditating and I was doing my breath work, and I felt like it kind of crack a little bit. You know how like ice cracks when you put it in water, that sound? It was like that sound, but in my head. So not seeing colors yet, but get the clairs through meditation. All right. So definitely start working on doing maybe some third eye meditation practices where you kind of maybe pick a symbol or a visualization to focus on inside your mind, and try to kind of see it in a way, but not see it. It's hard to explain because for me, I always kind of saw colors and stuff when I would close my eyes. So for me, it was really kind of developing and building. Oh my gosh, as we were talking about water earlier. So your final card is the water card. So really, yeah, that's tapping into that. So yeah, your abilities could also be very much connected to your clairsentience, because you were saying you feel a lot through your emotions. So you could be tuning into your psychic abilities through a lot of feeling, channeling a lot of information through feeling. So make sure you're paying attention to what it is that you're feeling as you're channeling and in your meditation. Okay, and so let's see. I got... Oh, bravery. I was seeing that about your lymph nodes. You know what? Have you been having a lot of pressure in your head too? Because you could be going through some throat chakra clearing in order to open up the higher chakras, and your lymph nodes could be swollen maybe because of that. All right, so I have Tamaya and Tan that I'm going to get to still. So I'm going to pull cards for Tamaya. Oh, that one came out quick. Holy Mountain, 25. Interesting. With the scribe and the Oracle of Delphi. All right. So Tamaya, have you been getting a lot of intuitive or psychic messages? Have you been tapping into your psychic abilities at all? Because I'm feeling like there's a lot of psychic stuff going on here in this reading. I'm getting the scribe with the Oracle of Delphi and the Holy Mountain. So that's telling me that you're being activated. You're being activated to your higher power, your higher abilities, and this could be connected to some form of mediumship or spirit, maybe even automatic writing with the scribe. There's some kind of a completion that happened, and through this completion, there was an activation and awakening. And this was an awakening and an activation of your psychic abilities. The Oracle of Delphi, when I get that card, that's like my medium card. I usually get that card when people are like needing to either start tapping into their psychic abilities or are just starting to tap into their psychic abilities. The scribe, I also get a lot with people who have abilities with automatic writing. So if you do writing or art, energy art, light language, anything like that, that could be something you're called to do. The Holy Mountain also tells me that now is the time to really spend some self-discovery. Love you, energy and light. Time and self-discovery, meditation, and this could be meditating in nature, maybe even on a mountain if you're near a mountain, to connect with the energy of nature. This could also just be connecting with your higher self. The mountain is just like, I see higher. Okay, so I also got the reflection as I was looking at the mountain. So this is really, yeah, this time in meditation is really about self-discovery, reflecting on things that you've done in this incarnation, parallels, habits, patterns, things that could be potentially holding you back, and things that could be maybe potentially blocking you from your psychic abilities if you haven't started accessing them yet. Okay? All right. What couldn't you read? Were you doing some light language and you couldn't understand it? Because a lot of times you'll write and you'll do the automatic writing and it'll look like gibberish or scribe or Chinese writing, and it actually has energy imprinted into it. So even if you can't read it, there's a message there. Oh, there's 2 live streams going, huh? That's interesting. I wonder how to get the other one to stop. It had said that it had stopped when I tried to. That's so funny. Are there people on it? Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. I wonder if it's going like, huh, that is so strange. I don't know. I will have to figure this out tomorrow. That's so funny. Okay, so Tamaya, I recommend that you. Oh, that's so funny. And one is ahead of the other. That's so strange. Okay. Well, I have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Some figuring out to do. Oh, the other one has me on the screen, so you can see me on the other one. This whole time, you guys have been able to see me. That's hilarious. Oh my god. All right, so let's go. I guess I gotta go over and see if it's there. Oh, nope, that one's still blue. That's so crazy. Okay. I don't know. Well, thank you for telling me, guys. Oh, look, I could see my face. Oh, there I am. Yeah, I can see me now. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, John. Hi, John, Vinny. And anybody else. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have all these people in the other chat that I have totally missed because I had 2 live streams going. That's so funny. Okay, so I have to go back to the other one so I can see. So I had one more card I had to pull for that one. And then I'm going to pop over to this one and see which ones I can find. Oh my gosh, that's so confusing. Okay. Tan. Okay, so Tan, I'm going to pull for you. Let's see. That's so interesting. There we go. Okay. Oh, Oh, hi, Shane. I don't know if you're still there or not. I'm starting to get really hot. That's so funny. I need to take my sweater off. And, oh, hi, Jen, Jelite. Oh, my gosh. There's so many people on here that I totally missed. Okay. So I'm going to pull cards for Tan first. All right. Don't mind my cat. Okay, I'm going to ground myself first. Okay. So I got the 6 of Keys with the crescent moon. Oh, don't bite me. Okay, and the Hunter. So you're seeking something, Tan. You're seeking something, and this is connected to something that you want to create for your future. And you're seeking. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull some more clarification through this. I'm getting like possibly something. This is something maybe unconscious. So this is something you want maybe on an unconscious level that you're seeking. And maybe you don't fully know what that is just yet. And you could be getting messages about this in your dreams. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I try to be inspiration as much as I can. Okay. Okay, let's try this. All right. Oh! All right, so yeah, there's definitely a desire to move on with the 8 of Water. So now that I know you guys can see the screen, I can hold up the cards. So this is a search. As I said, you were searching for something. This is a search for something more meaningful, something more spiritual, something more emotional, something that's going to help you grow, something that's going to help your heart. You really want to feel that energy in your heart. You're creating something unconsciously in your dream state in order to bring it into your reality. So when you go to sleep at night, maybe you're like seeking whatever it is. There's something that you're trying to move on from. And this could be work, home, this could be a relationship. There's something that you want that's more heart-based, something more emotional, and maybe you're not getting that in your present situation, your present whatever it is, the energy that you're trying to move past. Oh, yeah, I know she likes to make an appearance on the screen. She really, really does. She loves it. All right. So there's some challenging information connected to whatever this is that you're trying to move on from. There may be some delays or changes to some kind of a plan, and maybe the truth or awareness about this thing that you're trying to move past. Okay with it now or then, but I'm not okay with it now. So how do I get out of this energy? And it's almost kind of like creating a little bit of chaos or feeling like there might be too much going on at once with the two of Earth. So start trying to look at things from a different perspective. Consider maybe a different approach. Maybe try a couple different options. Try to look at multiple positive options from the same, with different outcomes, and find out maybe which one has a higher alignment for you. Because you're definitely trying to move on from something, but there's some kind of a challenge to whatever that is that you're moving on from. So you're doing a lot of the manifestation, the creation in your dream state, and kind of trying to change your reality around a little bit in order to bring that in. So if some things are kind of moving around kind of mysteriously and randomly right now, that's you, that's your higher self moving things around so that it can bring in whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. For your whatever it is, I don't really know. I just feel like there's something that you're feeling like is holding you back and you're trying to move on from it. So this could be a person, a job, a situation, an experience, a location, an environment, something. Just know that you're going to be being guided. So if you're getting messages in dreams, being told like maybe change is a good thing, go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right, Faye. I got. And as I'm telling Tan to look at things from a different perspective, I feel like this is something we're all having to do as a collective. Really start looking at things from a different perspective, especially if we're feeling stuck. When we're going through an awakening process, this can make us feel stuck. With the 10 of water. So you're coming through some kind of a completion. Am I on the right one? I'm on like 2 different chats here. So if I get a little bit confused with your guys' names, I'm not skipping anybody on purpose. And if I do miss somebody, I will do a quick little video and post it with your names in the comments. I'll do card pulls for anybody tomorrow that I may have missed in the chat. If I can figure out a way to look back on them. If I don't and I missed you, just leave a comment on one of my videos and I will definitely make that up for you. Because I did kind of get a little bit tossed here with the 2 live streams. Okay. So Faye, this completion is definitely connected to home and family. There's a lot of contentment that's coming in. Your emotional and material needs are going to start feeling like they're being met if they aren't already. They weren't in the past. You're going to start developing more trust in your relationships. And because of this trust, you're going to start creating more solid foundations in your environment and your reality. And all of this is coming from this completion with the 12 and the 10, through this awakening, through seeing things from a different perspective. So if you're feeling like you're at a temporary standstill right now, just really try to stay in your most authentic self that you can be right now and just allow the energy to kind of move you forward. Because I got the 9 of water. So that is just connected to your mastery and mastering your emotions through this awakening process. It's going to bring in whatever it is that you're dreaming for, that wish. If you can see all the little jewels at the bottom, there's rough waters above. As she's kind of got her head above, there's rough waters. But below, it's calm. Below, it's calm, and there's lots of treasures beneath. So your wishes have been fulfilled. They are there. Your mastery is really going to be connecting with your emotional self and not allowing those triggers to kind of pull you down into a negative spiral. Okay. All right. Let's see if I got to kind of back up through here because I missed so many people. So. Oh, Shane, are you still here? I totally missed you. Oh, nice. Hawked out tools. I missed so many comments, you guys. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. I missed a whole bunch of you. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a lot on here. I'm definitely gonna have to do, so I've got. Okay. I know there's some more people here, so. Oh, okay, so Western Raven, I think you're next. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I thank you all for your patience as I get through all of you. Okay. Oh, nice. All right. So there's definitely some kind of a celebration coming in for you, Western Raven. And this is connected to maybe some kind of a spiritual teaching, or maybe you're learning something from a teacher, or you're teaching. There's some kind of a celebration happening, and it's connected to some form of teaching. And this is also some kind of a completion with the world. Destiny is definitely on your side. Things are turning in your favor through whatever this is. So I've got the Three of Cups here. I don't know if you can see, with the world and the Three of Coins. So the Three of Coins, to me, when I see that card, I think of like a teacher with the two apprentices. So there could be some kind of a celebration happening that's connected to some kind of teaching. This could be something you're teaching, or maybe you're graduating from something. Graduating from sorry, I got distracted. I looked at the chat. Yeah, my cat always gives me third eye kisses. The Three of Coins makes me think of like the teacher-student kind of thing. So with the world and the Three of Cups, there's definitely some kind of celebration connected to learning. So this could be you learning, or you teaching. And whatever this is in your favor. This is helping bring in some kind of a new chapter into your life, starting a new cycle. There's a lot of organization and logic on your side, or maybe that's coming in, or maybe through this completion you're starting to learn that. Oh, well, that wanted to come out in reverse. So the Two of Swords, usually when I get this upright, that means that there's something that you're not looking at, that you don't want to look at. You know it's there, but you're not looking at it. Because it came out in reverse, that just shows me that maybe there was something that you saw about yourself that was holding you back, and you changed that. And through that awareness, through that learning, through that new perspective, you're able to celebrate this new turning of the wheel with the World card. There's something that has completed itself. It went full circle. You saw exactly what it was that needed to be corrected, and you corrected it. And because of that, it's time to celebrate. You have all this fertile energy coming in. Three of Cups is really about celebration. Time to celebrate whenever I see that card, because it just looks like it's three girls dancing. I'm like, it's time to celebrate, you know? All right. So, let's see. Joan, are you still here? I thought I saw you before. I don't know if I can go all the way back. I'm sorry I missed you, Jaylay. I hope I can get you next time. Bonnie, I will get you too as well. All right, so we'll do Joan. Joan, are you still there? Oops. And Diana, I will get you as well. I don't know if I just said that. I thought I said it in my head, but I didn't know if I said it out loud. Sometimes I'll say things in my head and I'll wonder if I said it out loud, so I'll repeat myself because I can't remember. All right, you are here. Awesome, cool. Nova, yes, I will get you as well. I know you asked me in the other one and I totally forgot. So I'll get you next, and then I'll get Diana and Bonnie. Okay, any messages for Joan? I'm actually going to pull from my other deck. I move around decks a lot because I'll like start using a deck and then I'll see another deck like in my mind's eye. And that usually means it's because it has some kind of a message that wants to come through. So for Joan, there's definitely the end of a phase or situation that's happening for you with the 13. This is spiritual transformation. 13 for me is always means that there's some kind of a spiritual transformation and an initiation connected to your enlightenment. So this also usually means you have to leave something behind, something maybe that was holding you back with the release. And you may not know what this is now. And this could be, or maybe you do know what this is and you're not really wanting to see it yet. Whatever this is, you are going to let it go. You're going to release it. So if you're still holding on to it now, you'll release it eventually, because with the 7, the Chariot, that just shows me that there is some kind of an important achievement that's happening. This is connected to self-discipline, willpower, and maybe even public recognition. So through that release, from whatever it was that was holding you back, it's going to kind of like launch you forward. 7 to me is don't give up. Don't give up. Your seeds have been planted. So whatever it is that you're trying to kind of bring in, it's coming in. I got the 2 with the High Priestess. So listen to your intuition. Your intuition is really what's going to help guide you through this transition, through this release, through this movement forward. The High Priestess is also like really tapping into that inner intuition. And this could also be a heightened intuition coming in, learning to connect with your gut when talking to your higher self, and know, like, kind of have it guide you through information, what is right, kind of how to discern that information. I listen to my gut a lot. Like when I get information and I feel kind of sick to my stomach, like that doesn't feel right, that's when my alarms go off, and I'm like, well, maybe there's some interference going on with this information, and maybe I should be a little more, maybe I should put my shields up, or, maybe I'm too tired to be channeling right now because I'm getting some kind of interference. There's definitely something coming in for you, and this could be in a gift. This could be an opportunity. This could be the opportunity to pay off a loan or a debt with the 6 of Earth. So your intuition is going to help guide you into this new opportunity, okay? And it's also going to help you know, the 2 of Air, what it is that was holding you back with that release, okay? So I was getting kind of that intuitive nudge that you were still holding on to it. Maybe you knew what it was, but you were kind of unwilling to let that go. That's what the 2 of Air really is about with my card. It's being unwilling or unable to make a decision, or pretending that there isn't a problem. So just know that if there's something that you're kind of like not looking at, but you kind of know that you have to let it go, that could be potentially holding you back from whatever this new opportunity is. This could be connected to career, but I'm getting that this is definitely some kind of a new opportunity that's going to bring in some kind of money, or this is definitely connected to money, because I see the coins, 6 of Earth, that's really in the balance signs. So this is letting go. Once you let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's going to tell you exactly what that is. That self-discipline and that willpower is what's going to bring in that 6 of Earth, that gift of money or time, even effort, whatever it is that you're looking for, or a new career opportunity. Okay. All right. So Bonnie, you're next. And then, let's see, that was Bonnie. And then Videoteca was Diane. Okay. I am trying so hard to keep on track of these. I hope I'm getting everybody. I'm sorry for anybody I've missed. I really am. Yes. Never give up. Surrender is not a bad thing if you're doing it in the right, if you're surrendering to the divine order, the divine will, your divine knowing, letting go of the resistance. But don't give up. Don't give up. All right. So, Bonnie, I'm actually going to pull from this deck because my eyes went right to it as soon as I said your name. All right, Bonnie. So there's some kind of renewal happening And the red is my root chakra card. So this is like an ego death. This is connected to everything that you're afraid of. This is things that have held you back because of fear, because of shame, because of guilt, fear of expressing yourself from a different format that maybe you've been living your life by. Like now is your time to kind of come out of that winter state and move into this new birth, this new beginning. That's what the spring is about. See, I've got winter here, I've got spring there, and you can see the flowers are like growing up, and this flower is kind of centered over her heart chakra. So there's something from the past that maybe was let go of, shed, kind of like how a snake sheds its skin and then comes out all shiny and new. This is kind of like what you're going through. It's like the phoenix death and rebirth process, and this is bringing up a lot of fear, and maybe even shame or guilt, and patterns that you have to get over, stuff that maybe was keeping you stuck in a loop. All right. Hold on, one second. My cat is clawing at the door. Okay, I'm back. And so there may be some fear of rejection. So maybe some of this fear of this new change, this new you, this new birth. Maybe you're afraid of those around you rejecting you because of this change. But I'm getting almost like you don't care anymore. Like you're just ready to be you. You don't really care what anybody thinks anymore. You're just ready to be you. You're ready to really kind of drop the mask, any kind of guilt. So anybody who might have been holding you, making you feel guilty about anything, the guilt card, you're not letting them make you feel guilty anymore. Like, I know I'm on my path. Everything I do is for a reason. Even if it doesn't seem right at the time, there is always a lesson to be learned. Okay? And so you're kind of letting go of that. I got the miracle card. Through that release, through that, and I just got chills as I said that. Through that release, you're just like, it's like, you can see there's like a little light body. It's like you're releasing your light body through letting go of that dense energy. It's like it's lifting you up and it's bringing in a miracle for you. It's really activating your power. It's activating your intuition. It's activating you as a being. It's helping bring you out of any kind of fear that you may have felt about how other people saw you or experience, or you just don't care anymore what people think of you. You're like, I am happy with who I am. I really don't need external people to tell me how to be and to make me feel good about myself. So there's none of that guilt or shame coming from external sources. And if there is still currently, you're going to start kind of becoming empowered and moving past any of that energy. You're not going to let it affect you anymore. Okay? Oh, good. I'm glad that resonated with you, Bonnie. All right, so Diane. Yeah, or Diana, I'm sorry, Diana. So you are Videoteca. And Nova, you're next. Oh yeah, I was gonna do you. I'm so bad at this. Okay, I'm gonna do Diana, and then I'm gonna do you, Nova. I love you. You're so patient with me. Thank you. Okay. Okay, these don't want to talk to me. I think these ones do. So, if there was some kind of a recent relationship or resurgence of a relationship, or this could be coming in, there's some kind of a love happening with you. And this could be physical, romantic, or this could just be a new friend who means a lot to you, who creates a lot of heart-based energy. This could be connected to a new home or a new work environment with the Ace of Water. There's something new coming in. This is connected to your emotions. This is connected to your heart. This is connected to your love. Okay? There's some kind of public recognition possibly, or good news connected to this. There are events happening behind the scenes with the moon card. So pay attention to your psychic insights and make sure you're not holding on to any fears. And I keep getting this too, Earth card. It keeps wanting to come out. So that's funny. I got Haniel here twice. So Archangel Haniel is really, really great for clairvoyance and intuition. So I'm getting here, you really need to start tapping into that intuition, listening to it, helping it guide you, and it could be helping you with whatever this new relationship is. This could be a relationship that is connected to home or work or family. This could be a new friend or physical romantic relationship. But whatever this is, you need to pay attention to your psychic insights and your intuition, because it's going to give you a lot of information about this relationship. You may feel like there's a lot going on at once because of that. So the energy can be kind of overwhelming with the 6 of Fire and the 2 of Earth. Just make sure that you're spending time in meditation and you're listening to your higher self and you're allowing it to guide you, and you're considering carefully what you want before you act. You're having a lot of patience with this information as you receive it, because there is going to be some fear involved. The fear could be connected to whatever this relationship is. So if you've had difficult relationships in the past, that could be the fear that's holding you back. So make sure you let that go with whatever this is, and it will bring in some really beautiful things. With the 8 of Fire, events are going to be moving at a very fast pace, and whatever delays may have been holding you back are going to be over. 8 of Fire is manifestation with the 6 of Fire, manifesting that energy, manifesting that relationship, that new home, that new job, or whatever it is that new beginning is that you're trying to bring in. Just make sure you're paying attention to your intuition, and it's going to help keep you on the right track, because it's really easy to get off track, especially when there's a lot going on at once, okay? All right. Nova, you are next. Yes, I channel my decks a lot. That's how I talk to spirit. So I don't usually use spreads too often, because like I just see like the numbers, and I'll see like a picture, and then I'll get a word in my mind or something like that. Nice. Yeah, 13's a synchronicity for sure. Oh, nice, Allison. Well, maybe the messages are coming through multiple people. Coming through for multiple people. Spirit was probably like taking advantage. Oh, Josh. Oh, yeah. Tarot is definitely potentiality. That's how it works. It's really tapping into the infinite potentiality of our reality, because everything is infinite and all potentials exist. So really, you can be guided into a timeline through understanding the potentiality of that timeline. So that's kind of how tarot comes into play. So yeah, it's not always going to be 100% correct, because it's potentiality. It's like, do you take the guidance and help it move you forward into whatever? Yeah. That's, one of those topics. I could go into it forever, but let's just not. All right, Nova. So the first card I got for you is completion. So a lot of people are coming up to a completion right now. This is just a really collective energy right now. And this is connected to mastery, connected to your mastery and collective mastery. This is you remembering that you are a master. Okay, everybody has an ascended master aspect on some plane of existence. So because we are multidimensional beings, we can tap into those higher aspects of ourselves. So part of you remembering that you are source that forgot, you're completing a cycle. You're moving past whatever time loop you were stuck in before, and you're remembering that you are a master. You're remembering your mastery through this completion. It's a really cool card. I want to show you this card. I don't know. I know my screen kind of sucks. The camera's not that great. So there's something that was keeping you stuck in the past, making you feel trapped. You've figured out how to get past that, and it's helped you move you into this ascent energy. So 16, you may have felt like you were trapped or stuck in a situation in the past, and through this completion, through the cycle of completion, and this is you, through your mastery, through your awareness, through you changing your patterns and your habits and your cycles, moving out of whatever time loop you were stuck in, moving up to a higher level of perception with the ascent, ascending to a higher dimension, a higher frequency. And Archangel Michael is here with you with 9, which is just, he's here helping you with your mastery, helping guide you through your mastery, protecting you during this time. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Joan. Good. I am so glad that was 100% for you. Beautiful. You have a lovely, lovely sleep. Oh, wow. 12:42 a.m. My goodness. Yeah, it's late. It is 9:46 here. That's not too bad. And so the 5 of forces is just that change for you. Oh, you barely saw the card here. Let's see. It's probably hard to see because my screen, or I can only live stream from my computer, so that oh yeah, I can see it's grainy. The computer isn't very good video quality, so I'm sorry about that. So yeah, this ascent though, it's in the summer. You're really going to start seeing those seeds that you planted come into fruition, and you're really going to start feeling yourself ascending. Like ascension, you don't go to another place and just disappear. Ascension is really about raising your vibration to a higher level, ascending your vibration. Oh yes, I will definitely do more work with John Binney, for sure, Joan. He has like really kind of helped me get out of my shell musically. He's been such a huge motivation and guiding force behind that. All right. So let's see, Josh. Okay, so we got Diana. Okay. All right, I think that's everybody that I got on the chat. I think I lost all my other people because I didn't realize that they were on a chat on a separate live stream. So hopefully I can make up for that next time. All right, I am gonna send you guys all my love and go ahead and just cut this live stream off now. It's been going for 2 hours. I had so much fun though. Okay, I love you all so much. I send you all my love and blessings, and I will do this again soon. Hopefully next time I'll actually do it right.